Alright, sub 2 hours. Come on. Let's go.
Seriously? No welcoming committee? Scans were right. We've got ourselves a ghost ship. Hold on. Some weird energy readings just popped up on my map. Any chance it can be survivors? Whatever they are, they ain't far away. Let's go find out. We'd better clear this junk out of the way. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Everyone, take cover!
Our path has been obliterated.
What are our options here, Rocket? Looks like there's only one way out. The bridge is falling apart. Try to jump over the gaps.
Easy to say for the man with the ridiculous boot jets.
I knew I should have stayed on the ship.
You could mind your own business, sister. If our plan fails, the blood of every being in this universe will be on your hands, Guardians!
Thanos raised us to hate each other, Nebula. Whatever the Kree are hiding on this ship, it must be very important if Nebula is involved.
But if their trap was not meant for us, then who was it for?
Anyone else kinda hope we never have to find out? The energy source we're tracking should be right past whatever the heck that thing is.
These ones think they are tough. How amusing.
Smash the core computer and the barrier should go down. I hope. Bombs? All right. Now things are getting fun.
Whose world did you let us into now?
Danger and chaos. Two of my favorite things.
Stop wasting time and strike the core.
Glad that's over. Don't get too comfy, pal. Final destination's right on the other side of this door.
The Kree were trying to save all of time and space from being ripped asunder.
What the fruit tack was that?
It's too late. The Kree sacrificed thousands of brave souls. Together, the only artifacts capable of holding off the forces of oblivion. And this, it seems, shall be our last stand.
Perhaps this is...
I think I'm gonna hurt.
Why were we transported to this place, Quill? No cell can hold us.
Looks like we just made bail, Guardians.
We need to find a way out of this place.
Wow. What am I doing?
We've gotta repair this terminal if we want to restore
that's on
power
me.
to this dump.
That's on me.
Now can we finally get out of here?
These are no ordinary prisoners.
Neither are we.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned cell block brawl to make me feel right at home.
Any notion of where in the universe we are? I am Groot.
I hear you, buddy. This sure brings back some memories, don't it?
These Guardians are back on Earth.
Earth? I guess home is still my happy place.
It won't be for long if we don't get things under control. We've got an entire supervillain prison population ready to break free.
Next time you teleport us across the galaxy, Quill, try to think of a beach instead.
Why do all these prisoners have powers?
Because the raft is reserved exclusively for the worst criminals our planet has to offer. Which makes me wonder, what were you guys doing in there? That went so much better than when I do it alone.
Not that I'm complaining, but shouldn't a prison have, you know, guards?
Yeah, something's definitely not right here.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Those cells smelled worse than Rocket's bum.
What's on your mind?
In case you hadn't noticed, his whole body's made of sand. Hitting him is useless. It's working. He's solidifying. This may be our only chance to stop him.
Takes more than that to get rid of me, Bug!
It's like they always say, Sandy. Life's a beach.
And now you'll die!
Consider yourself.
This is an official Was that the Green Goblin circling the control tower? No telling the damage that maniac could do if he gains access to the raft security system. Shield scanners are going wild. You must be close to something.
You should be able to reach the control tower from here. If you can avoid triggering the defense system, you should be fine.
What good are all these fancy weapons if they're turned off? Here, let me help you with that. Oh, don't worry, little heroes. I have plenty more toys for you to play with.
The prisoners have hacked into the security network. They're in control of all the raft's heavy weaponry.
Bad idea!
To get past those security gates, you're gonna have to access the terminals in the proper sequence.
Even this old gator be wearing a smile.
Nice work, team.
You guys have got me all charged up.
We'll swallow you alive before we let you abandon our select room. Such power before. We will not go back into the cell. You may be getting closer to the tower, but I'm the one in control.
Free time is nice to finally have some backup. Thought I'd have to clean up this mess all by myself.
I'm letting these prisoners out early for bad behavior.
Oh, come on! You have got to be kidding me! Let's make this count. I am not doing this a third time.
The Goblin must have reprogrammed the security gates. He's trying to slow you down.
Never let walls hold me back before. Not about to start now.
Yes.
How come they can never make getting out of prison easy? Oh, right.
Simply amazing. But there are more twists and turns still to come.
Whoa, cool it, kids. We're all friends here.
Mysterio's list must have mucked up their minds. We've got to remove these kids from play before they hurt anyone, including themselves.
Hey, I didn't come all the way to an alternate reality to get thrown in a prison cell. I could have just stayed home for that. Not cool! This is totally what oppression looks like. I demand a phone call, a lawyer, and a fair trial.
I would higher hopes for these young champions. If you think you can defeat me, you are deceiving yourselves.
I'd wipe your mind.
Just wait for my next trick. You won't believe your eyes. It's not my fault you don't appreciate real showmanship.
You heroes just won't quit, will you? It would almost be admirable if it wasn't so blasted annoying.
You really didn't think this through, did you?
Whatever's going down inside the tower, we'll help you stop it. We owe you that much.
Next stop, the Rap's main control room. If the Goblin wants to break out, he'll have to do it from there.
And once that force field goes down, Manhattan becomes supervillain central.
Be honest, it kinda already is, right? Why else would so many of you guys live there? Technically, I live in Jersey, but I get your point.
First floor, supervillains and butt kickings.
You will rue the day you thought yourselves fit to challenge Otto Octavius! I am your You've always underestimated me. Never again! My master plan is foolproof! It cannot Fortunately, you are nothing but fools! Make way! This brand of fisticuffs is beneath a genius like me? Typical! You heroes lash out with brute force against those who threaten you intellectually. You cannot lock one as brilliant as I away in a cage. Dr. Octopus must be free to reign supreme. You meddlesome morons are always getting in my way.
Your moves were as embarrassing as your secrets.
I am your superior!
This is what I...
The Goblin can escape while the raft's force field is still up, but I'm starting to wonder if that lunatic has a different plan in his warped mind.
Oh man, how come I always have to fight him in high places? It never ends well.
Stone was delivered to me by fate. You'll never take it away from me. Finally! The kind of power I've always dreamed of. Power worthy of Norman Osborn. I'll make you pay for hurting me.
I'd wipe your mind if you had one worth wiping.
Nice work, soldier.
Took you long enough. Good thing I charge by the hour. Sorry, gang. I've got another lead to follow up on. I'll meet up with you a bit later, but I'll stay in touch just in case, okay?
Oh, did I mention that the ancient ninja temple is guarded by actual ninjas? If not, I probably should have. I'm betting you've noticed this by now, but the Hands ninjas have a tendency to appear out of nowhere. See those searchlights sweeping the rooftop? That means the Hand knows we're coming. Stick to the shadows or you'll never make it to the temple. At least, not in one piece.
Watch out!
What?
You've been made. Why not just announce you're here?
We've gotten out of worse.
The run is ruined because I had a brain fart thinking about a show called Cleopatra 2525.
Huh. Guess my source was right. My path was quicker and...
I was looking into the origins of the name Cleopatra because she was like after Alexander the Great became pharaoh, everyone up until Cleopatra, they're all Greek pharaohs, so it was like 300 years almost.
You gonna tell me
before
how you
Rome
got through all
conquered
that
Egypt.
without getting caught?
Nope.
Yeah,
Gotta keep the
and
mystery in our
Cleopatra's a
relationship
Greek
alive
name. It means
somehow,
something
babe.
like glory of
I
my
hate
father
to
or
ditch,
something
but
like
I
that.
just got an emergency call from a client who pays a lot more than you. Get inside and meet up with the defenders. They'll help you handle it from here. I hope. One last thing. Danny just texted me and told me he'll meet you at the door. Knowing him, you'll probably want to stand back.
That was a good warm-up, but the real challenge still lies ahead.
Into the fray! Should be over swiftly.
They chose a violent path. They reaped what they sowed.
I searched the whole room and there are no other doors. Unless we find a way to open this gate, our journey ends here. I recognize this. It's the Azure Dragon of the East. And who can forget the good old black turtle of the North? This one is the white tiger of the West. Classic.
My radar sense gives me an advantage, letting me sense where their triggers are. Your safest bet is to let me or another teammate who can detect danger lead the way. I hear more coming, like rats scurrying on the walls.
This goal hurt. Down.
What? How did you... Stop cheating, game.
This time.
That wasn't pretty, but then neither is you.
Yes.
I really like how Electra plays
I
in
will
this
not be
game.
trapped in this
Because
accursed
so
place
she's
any
like
longer. There, an
she's a
exit from
hybrid
this
version
infernal
of
cage.
Gambit and
The time has come.
Psylocke, so she's not as good as Gambit,
Anyone
and
else
she's not
use
as
some
good as
fresh air?
Psylocke, but I really do like how she plays. Because she doesn't just like Psylocke's Psychic Knife is easily her best move. Electra's Scythe Thrust, it doesn't just like it usually just bounces right off, so you can keep spamming it. Whereas like I have the issue with Psylocke's Psychic Knife all the time, where she just like goes directly through whoever's attacking.
Did they really say that?
That's because anyone you would know is dead. I'm right at home here in the Kingpin's little museum. After all, I make killing an art.
Yeah, I do like Electra. Like, for the longest time, she was the fourth member of my party. But as I mentioned the last time I did this run,
Do
it's
me
kind
a
of just like
favor
on
and die
rotation.
already. I have a reputation.
Something tells me the Kingpin didn't put his latest acquisition on display. If we want the stone, we'll have to find him first.
All right, let's move.
These have anything to do with those statues we saw earlier?
Don't look at me. Iron Fist.
Great. Here come more of the Crimson Ninjas of West Midtown. There. That's much better feng shui.
I do my best fighting in hallways.
Yeah, but I prefer walls I can use to my advantage, not ones I can kick straight through.
Dude, how have I missed this thing?
From the gutters of Hell's Kitchen to the top of the world. Now, with this crystal enhancing my power, this city will belong to Wilson Fisk.
Your moves were as embarrassing as your secrets.
If you won't bow to my demands, I'm afraid you're in for a very hostile takeover.
If that isn't one of your Infinity Stones, then...
So... So...
You guys are probably going to want to take a look at these regions.
That is curious. Perimeter scans reveal no external threats to Avengers Tower.
Jarvis, I need you to amplify this frequency and trace it back to... Jarvis?
I cannot access the tower's operating system either, Iron Man. If our mainframe has been compromised, we are no longer safe in our own home.
Then I guess it's a good thing I own about a dozen others.
How glorious it must be to be Tony Stark.
You know what? It is. It really is.
They seem to agree. We should be able to manually reboot the tower's defenses sector by sector if we enter the Avengers Priority Override code into these terminals. User Override Protocol A57 initiated. Since the iron drones are linked to the lab's mainframe, This should neutralize them. We must act quickly.
We continued Vision's research on the ISO-8. I think you're gonna like what we found. Just detected another anomaly in your area.
I have found a means to evolve machine kind beyond our programming, making humanity obsolete. Prepare to be removed from service permanently.
Access to the next sector is currently obstructed. You will need to enter the override code into the nearest interface terminal. Tower systems restored to 25% functionality. Iron Man's armors were designed to aid us against our enemies, not to become enemies themselves.
I sense even more of them coming.
Tower systems restored to 40% functionality.
Hey, Avengers. This is the Wasp. I'd love to join the fun, but I'm currently locked down in the main living quarters. If you happen to have a second to swing by and set me free, that'd be swell.
Yes.
The time has come.
I should have figured that hacking our systems was only the first stage of the attack. Now Ultron sent his drones to do his dirty work. Good thing I'm in the mood to crack open some metal heads.
All right, let's move.
Something is amiss in the training facility. Please proceed with caution.
Watch it.
Tower systems restored to 55% functionality. The doors to the living quarters should now be unlocked. Proceed quickly. The Wasp requires immediate assistance.
Away we go.
This is a private Avengers party. No crashers allowed. Ultron and I go way back. His sentries have never seemed this alive. No such thing as a lazy morning for an Avenger. Vision, if you're not too busy, you might want to scan these guys for abnormal energy readings. We need to pull the plug on these rust buckets. That was tougher than I expected.
This area of the tower is now secure. Please continue to the next interface terminal at once. I'm detecting strong energy readings directly outside of the tower. This may be the next wave in Ultron's attack. Keep heading towards the helipad.
Yes.
Who designed this room? Oh, right, me. Well, even if it survives Ultron's attack, I'm scrapping it after this and putting it in a Zen garden.
Be proud. You gave everything you had.
Tower systems restored to 65% functionality.
Ooh la la!
Power systems restored to 75% functionality. Power systems restored to 90% functionality.
Just a little further. The helipad is straight ahead.
All right, let's move.
My armored shell has always been superior to your frail, fleshy forms, but my artificial mind was limited by inferior programming. I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future. Damage me all you wish. You will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the age of Ultron begins. Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the Mind Stone.
Ultimo's a walking weapon of mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
Got a problem.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Oui.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
We've got innocents to protect.
With the Mind Stone and Ultimo both in play, I have determined a new plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop and prepare the weaponry required for the final battle. Meet me there at once.
Yes.
Hate to break it to you, Viz, but Ultimo is nearly invulnerable. Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo, and I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole tower.
Your time will come, Avengers, as soon as I exterminate this oversized pest.
The ISO 8's proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
What are you doing out there, Scott?
Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office.
This way.
Analysis has yielded desirable results. I may have found a pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Affirmative. We may not be able to damage him physically, but we can disrupt Ultron's control signal.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program. have succeeded in lowering Ultimo's defenses. Target Ultimo, now!
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant! Thanks for the backup!
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system. Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even remotely good right now, dude.
Ultron's second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, my child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback.
Tell that to the people whose lives you just trampled.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Yes. Oh no, I think I just stepped on a taxi. Now you guys know how the ants feel.
With the Mind Stone, all mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack. Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol. I imagine...
That's my team they're attacking. I must bring this blackbird to roost in a safe place. Convene the mansion's posterior, and try not to bring any uninvited guests along with you.
That's in the game, X-Men.
That's what I do best, Cyclops.
Shall we show them how it's done, Kurt?
Yeah, just like old times, Peter.
Come get some. My tail's just...
You might want to search the area for more anomalies.
Your grim...
The front of the mansion has been cleared. But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from over.
Into the fray!
Why must we always do this dance?
Brats had this coming a long time!
X-Men never learn.
That's right, you better run! I'm gonna crush you!
The Juggernaut's inertia is impossible to diminish. He's gonna bring down the whole flippin' mansion!
Clean up an ILX! Ah! I will destroy you!
Oh, so now Deadpool is inspired to join our cause. How heroic.
Guess we're ordering out tonight. Who wants pizza?
Oh, that was ugly. And I would not have left the stove on.
Here come you dumb friends, fool! Now I can stop all of you! Haven't had this much fun in ages! I'd like to see you try to stop me! No fair! Ugh.
Quick! This way!
Nowhere left to run, punks!
You think you cannot be stopped, Tovarish? Allow me to prove you wrong.
Training sequence initiated. Level Alpha.
Bad idea! Be careful. These training programs may be holographic, but they can still hurt us.
They don't call it the danger room for nothing.
Level Alpha clear. Initiating level Beta. Level Beta clear. Initiating level Gamma.
The threat level is escalating quite rapidly.
Level Gamma clear. Initiating level Delta. Critical error. Power levels beyond maximum threshold. Abort training sequence. Abort. Abort. Abort.
Detonated my favorite deck for that.
You fought with honor.
Nito has obtained the power stone. We must retrieve it.
It's not too late to join me, X-Men. You cannot stop evolution. This power is exactly what I've been seeking. I shall build a new world in the name of Homo Superior.
Slaughter them, Outriders!
Whoa. Where do these things come from?
The stones will be ours before the rest of the Black Order even arrives!
Our master will be most pleased.
Pick a card and go.
100 ugly aliens down, 2 more to go.
Insolent whelps! I shall eviscerate you all in her honor!
Good news, Corby! For once, I'm not the ugliest guy in the battle!
The only master you shall bow before today is the master of magnetism.
I've never seen power like this before.
He ain't gonna let up. Not with rays like that power in him. Trust me, I know.
You'll waste your breath and our time.
Alive?
She's back! How the heck can we fight them both?
Not like this!
Taking the stones out of their hands is the only priority right now.
This way.
Their minds, so clouded with hate. If they catch us, we don't stand a chance.
We shall bring Thanos the stones and your heads.
The thrill is in the hunt, my love. Run all you wish. There is nowhere on this planet that is safe.
What are you waiting for? Go already and leave the alien freaks to me.
Even
What time is it? It's 1:58.
Our team in the lab just figured out how to upgrade your ISO 8. Better stop in.
Mindless ones. Their only instincts are to defend this dimension and to conquer others.
Hey, I landed the roller.
We've got to stop these beasties before they overflow into our reality. That Just about does it. Tea, anyone?
The magic powering these portals is unusual, even for the dark dimension. I fathom I've already jumped through enough holes in reality for one day, sweetie.
Be on the lookout for anything unusual in that region.
Another rift. It's as if the fabric between dimensional planes is beginning to shred. We can't let the mindless ones cross to the other side. The magic from this artifact is somehow powering the rift. Maybe destroying it will close the crack and keep the darkness from seeping into other dimensions.
Come get some!
Of course, the magical signature of each artifact seems to correspond with a similarly colored rift. These relics come in so many colors. One goes with my outfit. Pity that. This rift is different. Stronger. I can feel it. It is beyond the point where smashing some trinkets will seal it. Second night! It is as I feared. More powerful magic will be needed to mend this fracture. I will have to handle this one myself.
Hope you heroes don't mind smell. The spirit of vengeance never rests. A little hellfire should do the trick. For once, I am pleased not to ride alone. These monsters are lucky they don't feel pain. Give me something with a soul to fight next time.
All of these rifts lead to different dimensions. We have to seal them shut before the realities converge. This dimension consume you! Focus your strength against me! Those who trespass here never leave this realm again! The doctor is out, but don't not... I've waited so long to make you mine, Strange! Oh, how the mighty have fallen! Even a sorcerer supreme pales when compared to the dread Dormammu. Strange tries to kill you, yet you still fight to save him.
We'll need to make our way to Dormammu's lair. And pick up a little something extra along the way. Dormammu's toying with the Reality Stone's power. It's altering the fundamental properties of this dimension, right down to our perception of it. But the Reality Stone has created an anomaly. Dark crystals that we can use to absorb and reflect Dormammu's energy. If we can find them. These are the crystals I spoke of. I can sense that you carry similar ones already. We should be able to use these to erect a mystical shield. Block their attack and absorb the energy. The crystals are fused into the Mindless One's stone forms. Perhaps we could remove them, but not without a fight. The crystals are more fragile than I expected, but there should be more as we traverse closer to Dormammu and the stone.
All of these winding paths and warp holes are giving me a bloody migraine.
I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in hell.
Dormammu's toying with the Reality Stone's power. He's altering the fundamental properties.
You heroes have no idea what you found, do you? Crystals, iso rays, call them what you will. Soon, they'll all be mine. And you thought one of me was hard to handle. The one true Loki doesn't crumble under pressure. Perhaps I should have thought this through a bit more. You shouldn't have been able to do that.
Well, that was certainly unusual. Anyone know what that was all about?
All that matters is that he is gone, that we have his crystals, and that Dormammu lies ahead.
Dormammu's lair is near. Focus the energy from the crystals to destroy his enchanted barrier. We can't delay. Dormammu's shield must be broken. We can absorb their attacks with the crystals and redirect the energy at the barrier. We'll need more crystals to destroy the barrier. Luckily, the Mindless Ones are bringing them right to us. Fantastic. The barrier is beginning to weaken. Almost there. Just a bit more.
Ya no lo voy, joder. I wish these barriers weren't so annoying. This one, and then the Dormammu one is
Nowhere left to
unbelievable.
hide
Just
now,
how annoying.
Dormammu.
Accustomed to chaos, but this realm makes even my head spin.
You know, I'm suddenly kind of glad I didn't have those tacos after all. Because I'd probably be spewing them back into my mask about...
Which sorcerer is truly supreme, Stephen? You can harm my own realm. You are either exceptionally brave or insanely bad.
I have Dormammu, and he is about to extinguish your flame once and for all.
Impressive, but not nearly enough to defeat me.
We're not doing any damage. Use the crystals to absorb his beams and create an opening for attack. See that coming. Keep it up.
My lords took the brunt of your attack. They served you. And Dormammu still stands. I'm tired of these games. You shall learn that Dormammu is always the victor, no matter the reality. This is my domain. None should be able to defeat me here.
That was such a terrible idea, whoever thought that. There's a barrier just like this little sliver of health. You know, if they don't
What a dreadful debacle this devolved into.
We came. For the...
Has all of Adelon gone mad?
Back up!
Bad idea!
Hurry! We must deliver him to the infirmary at once. If we don't get Gorgon some help fast, he's not going to make it.
I'll use my amber to shield Gorgon from further damage. You focus on the Alpha Primitives.
I should have known you were behind this, Maximus. Only you would dare betray our people.
I am nothing if not predictable.
Isn't that right, brother? The silent truth, as always. But I'll give you something to talk about. Just you wait.
The Inhumans are the closest thing to a family I have now. I'm not a fighter, but I guess this is my battle now.
This isn't the first time Maximus has tried to claim the throne from his brother. Not even close. The guy's a brilliant inventor, but he's never been quite right in the head. Still, not or not, he is family. We refuse to give up on him, even if he refuses to change his ways.
You always thought I was insane, but I know exactly what I'm doing, and I relish every twisted moment. Fighting my own flesh and blood over and over grows tiresome. This should be an interesting change of pace. Your pathetic attempts to resist are almost adorable. Is that really all you've got? I've gone from mad to bored. If you're done, I have a city to rule. Your time on the throne is about to expire.
Stay close to me! Over here. I can generate enough amber to protect you.
Curse you. Curse you.
Is it clear now who wears the crown?
What can I...
This is Winter Soldier, broadcasting on the Avengers emergency frequency.
This is the third run I'm recording. Well, I mean, aside from all the restarts and stuff. I forgot to mention that the laptop I'm recording on, I think the sound card broke. I haven't used it in a couple weeks. I got another laptop. Well, I dug out another laptop that actually has less RAM to use specifically just for recording and uploading runs. But it took me it took over 24 hours to upload a run of Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, because it was it's a 3.5 hour run.
These are the
and even
coordinates
720p. It was I think it was like 35 gigs.
We've got company. AIM must have followed Bucky
So
here.
like 720p, 60 FPS, and though like it dropped a ton of frames, it's still like 35
You're getting
gigs.
close to another one of those rifts.
So yeah, that took over 24 hours to upload. It's ridiculous. So I'm thinking maybe it's just like the upload speed. Okay, because that's like a pretty old laptop. That one's even older than this one I'm using by like a couple years, like a year or two at least. So like this one, I stopped using this one just because this one's old and it has a lot of wear and tear.
My fury will rain down upon you.
So like once I got a new daily driver, I kind of just like phased this one out as like kind of just like a second screen. So when like I was doing some remote work on it, mostly just kind of second screen, and I was like, well, you know what? I got this capture card months ago, and I never got around to actually using it. Since I've had a lot of free time the past month, since I left my last job at Amazon, so that's why I got back into speedrunning, which I've been very on and off for a couple of years. So I'm like taking advantage of all this time I have.
Area secured, and we couldn't
Yeah, so like, I got this one, or what should I say? Basically, I dug this one out because, like I said, the other laptop I had on for over 24 hours just to upload a run. So I wanted to give that one some time and then check if this one, like the upload speed is actually any better.
We need to keep searching.
because yeah, it's going to.
Strike their barriers down at their source.
Like these 3 runs, the full game run, new DLC run, and then this new story program, it's going to take a long time to upload all 3 of them. So I want to see like this one gets higher upload speeds.
We're pinned. We need to disable those turrets.
We are easy targets where we stand. We must find a better angle of attack at once.
So that I'll get to. I think I'll get to that. Like, I'm not gonna leave this one on like for a long time overnight uploading. I'm not in a rush to upload, so I'll get on that like when I wake up tomorrow or the next couple of days, depending how long it takes to upload everything. So like I have everything recorded, and then I'm gonna upload everything over the next like 2 or 3 days.
I know that smell. It's burning jet
So
fuel.
yeah, I just thought it's been a couple hours, quite a while, trying to fix feels like the drivers on the laptop or something, and I think it's just the sound card is busted because it says everything is like at 100%, and any video I put up, just no sound at all. So I dug out an external hard drive and tested something out by putting it on the hard drive and then connecting the hard drive to my main laptop, and yeah, sound recorded perfectly. So because it says right here in OBS that it's recording the sound, the audio input captured the laptop mic, and the audio input capture, which is through the capture device, the capture card. It's just that no sound comes out of the laptop, so I think it's just the laptop. Yeah, because I enabled the drivers for the sound card, so I think it's just the sound card might be busted now. What's important is that it captures the audio. As long as it's capturing the audio, like I know that OBS is capturing the audio, the laptop is capturing the audio, that's what matters more than this laptop specifically doing audio playback.
I knew it. There's no way he'd go out without a fight.
Knowing Bucky, it'll be one for the ages. Makes me feel sorry for him.
There, we're almost back to the capital city.
Hold them, my sisters! May Bast guide our hands.
You do not stand alone, adored ones.
Where are you going, Genie? Yeah, so basically that's just one way of saying I think the sound card on this laptop is broken or something's wrong with it. So, but it's still, the sound card has nothing to do with it capturing audio, which is what's important. But hopefully it's just, I turned it back off, like disabling and enabling everything, and nothing changed. But I was able to confirm that it captured audio, which is like the important part. As long as the file has the audio, that's what matters.
You're going down.
You and your sisters have served your kingdom well, my trusted guardian. The Panther smiles upon us all.
I would gladly give my life for my king.
That will not be necessary. Not today.
As I mentioned every time I do this, the snipers are the worst enemies. I don't know who thought that they were fun.
Back up. Pick a card, any card.
That does not bode well. Not well at all.
AIM has taken control of the palace's defenses. We must destroy the control modules.
Once the control modules are destroyed, Wakanda's defenses will be restored, and AIM will be vanquished.
The statue's under our control. We can show him what they are truly meant to do.
Did they really think they could turn a panther against you, T'Challa?
Go now before more reinforcements arrive. We will keep the invaders at bay.
Stop me from getting my revenge! The Panther will pay!
If you want to claim Wakanda, Claw, then we shall give you all it has to offer.
You just got VIP tickets to a private listening session!
We're not here for you, Claw. We just want the Winter Soldier.
That was a really bad car fight.
You.
Was wondering when.
We are approaching the throne room, my friends.
We must find MODOK and recover the stone before he can use it against my people.
We must
And in turn, the palace shall protect you. The Dora Milaje would never attack their king. The Soul Stone has corrupted them.
Be careful not to harm them. They are not in control of their actions.
I hate fighting your own crew, T'Challa, but they gotta be stopped.
To find my big opponents up to my level.
I'm afraid MODOK has turned even more of your soldiers against us, Your Highness. I think you trained your guards a little too well, T'Challa.
Forgive me, adored ones. MODOK has retreated into the necropolis. We must pursue him at once.
As long as that stone is in MODOK's hand, none in Wakanda are safe. It is our duty to stop him.
These corridors connect the royal palace to Wakanda's city of the dead. The necropolis is where Wakanda's former kings rest in eternal glory. Tread carefully, unless you wish to join their ranks.
Stick to science, gentlemen. Fighting isn't your strong suit. Winter Soldier would have been a lot more useful down here with us.
If MODOK is as wise as he believes, he would have retreated to his catacombs. The necropolis holds more than just the remains of my ancestors. It is home to Wakanda's greatest treasure. Knowledge. My father is buried here. I will not see this place defiled.
The path has been blocked. I think we can all guess what awaits us.
I suspect MODOK will be just beyond this corridor.
Your ancestors were ahead of their time, T'Challa. Thank them for me when I send you to meet them.
This knowledge was not meant to be perverted by villains such as you.
If everything is just an expect...
I've been waiting to punch that big, ugly head of his. Morak may look laughable, but he's a genuine threat.
I'm going to take my time and savor this, heroes.
Souls are meant to be nurtured, not devoured or twisted to your grotesque whim.
So?
We have come only to take the stones. But if you resist, we will take your lives as well.
Don't listen to him. We still have a chance. His voice. So strange, but so familiar.
I can read your every move before you make it.
There! That chamber! We should be safe inside.
Come back.
Sadly, there is no easy escape from this realm. Protective magic prevents me from opening a portal.
Don't happen to know anyone up in that fancy castle who can help us, do you?
The Queen of Hell has many powers, Rodent. Helping others is not one of them. Hold! Should we stray off course into that fetid ooze, we will surely join the legion of dead that dwell here. Insurmountable danger lurks around every turn in this realm. Choose your path wisely, my friends.
This definitely isn't the same hell that I'm used to.
I hope that yours is significantly more pleasant.
These fallen warriors have not yet accepted that it is time for them to rest. Then let's relieve them of their duty.
You fought well, even in death.
There are bound to be more of these undead soldiers on the way. We better get moving. Better if you choose the path, since I ain't never been one to take the high road.
Care to follow?
Be wary. The stuff of this realm was not meant for mere mortals to withstand. Beyond those gates lies our only hope to return to the mortal realm. The gates of Castle Hela have opened themselves to us.
Then into the jaws of the dragon we go.
This is not my realm.
Jeez, I've been on torture planets more welcoming than this place.
The throne room lies ahead. Prepare thy words if thou desirest, warriors. I shall prepare my sword just in case.
They cannot... Alas, we are not the only ones who have crossed the veil. Searcher is besieging the Bifrost.
Send your worthless soul straight back to hell!
You disgrace this noble realm with your mere presence, foul demon!
Such purely worthless things, you mortals are...
That villainous vixen Hela is still at large. We must seek counsel.
Heads up, soldiers! Artillery coming in hot from above!
Nay, it cannot be. Has Asgard truly fallen?
Not yet. And as long as the city still stands, we'll stand with it.
These mortals dare lay siege to the realm eternal? We must journey to the palace at once and show them their folly. Too many noble souls are bound for Valhalla this day. We must fight in their honor. We have come to aid you, my brothers. We will remove this scourge from our homeland together.
The Odin Son has returned, and he has brought allies from Midgard. The realm eternal has been sealed from within. We must retake the gates.
Asgard, even under siege, 'tis a glory to behold.
We are through another gate! Onward! Pick a card and go! Let's show these mortals the will of the gods!
Into the line, heroes! This city belongs to Hydra now, and we'll burn it to the ground before we let you have it back!
When I was a boy, I used these tunnels to flee the palace and escape my father's wrath.
We will be lucky to escape them with our lives, Odinson.
Got another hit on the scanners. You must be close to something. The fallen souls of Asgard have joined Hydra in their pursuits. This unholy alliance shall not stand. Hydra has banished Asgard's most valiant warriors to the dungeons. We must release them.
It ain't pretty, but it beats the raft any day.
I've not been a very good brother, Thor. Let me change that.
Are you kidding? You let Loki out of his cell? No way that traitor's walking free on our watch.
Oh, the things I do for you mortals. You dear hero should atone for centuries of evil, no? How fortunate for you that I'm trying to be good today. Will these mortals learn? Now do you...
Forge ahead! Asgard's throne awaits!
We got visitors!
Hydra brought quite an arsenal, but it shall not be enough to keep us from dethroning their false king.
Oh my god.
You're not going any further!
Then the time has come to pay our respects to the new Lord of
Man, I love
This blasphemy ends now. Asgard will be ours once again.
Uphold your end of the bargain, Skull. The Queen of Hell does not tolerate failure. Lay down your lives for the mortals, and I promise you an eternity at my side.
In all my years, I have never felt such power! Finally, the key to victory is within my grasp! Such disrespect! Bow to me, dogs!
What spirit? How delightful!
The only tyrant who shall sit on that throne is my father.
I will... Asgard's ultimate weapon.
Everything has a weakness. It is only a matter of finding it.
I have more than one twisted soul at my service.
I didn't know they came in that color.
These crystals may be our only hope to defeat the Destroyer.
I'm cutting in!
This armor is only as strong as the soul that resides within. If the skull's inside that armor, we can't afford to lose.
You will not take this victory away from me.
Now I've seen enough giant metal death machines to last me a lifetime.
Fighting Black Order. If not defeating them, whole universe is being in danger. Cosmo is having access to door. Be good boys and clear areas so Cosmo can be open. Usually space serving a bunch of punching and hitting down. More outriders. We must be exterminating them if we are wanting to access doors safely. God, it comes.
Door is open! This is why they are calling Cosmo Man's comrade!
Getting a strong energy reading nearby.
You could not defeat us before we possessed the stones. You stand no chance now.
No fair. Teleportation is my trick.
Your soul is mine for the taking. Leave now, while your soul is still intact. Letting you live was a grave error on my part. The time for games is over, children.
Do not allow the Soul Stone's power to corrupt you.
I expected far less from you.
That's one stone in hand. So, I'm right back to where I started.
Keep your eyes peeled for Thane. The Black Order may be holding him prisoner, or worse.
You truly believe you can win this, don't you? No!
Supergiant was already a formidable telepath without the Mind Stone. I'll try to shield us from her mental attacks.
Your minds are my playthings now.
Caution. This stone is capable of reprogramming minds, but can also break them to pieces just as easily.
Stay clear. Don't let her warp your mind.
Your every thought betrays you. Fight them to the death if you must.
Maybe we can't stop the stone, but we can still stop the lady holding it.
Lay down your lives in the name
Really good battle.
No way we can stop at only 2 stones. We've got to collect them all.
Hey, you think this gallery has a concession stand? Or maybe a bathroom? Seriously, we've been fighting for hours without eating or taking a body break. I can't be the only one who's gotta go, right?
Hulk didn't get to smash Hurling Giant last time. Hulk won't waste another chance. While you still can. I'm well. Time to turn up the power.
Sure. No matter where in the universe you are, ain't no one supposed to have that much power.
That's the first enemy she's actually watching first. I thought she might go first with Magneto. And the Magneto solo fight, but I'm not sure.
My protective spell shielded us from the blast, and protected the Power Stone as well.
Everyone stay close to the station's surface. Nope.
I'll twist you to my whims, and then rip you to shreds!
He's on his own this time. We need to finish him before his partner has a chance to rescue him again.
There's nowhere left for you to run this time. I'll have your heads on my pike.
The only limit of the Reality Stone is the imagination of the one who wields it.
What
Let's hope Glaves is uninspired.
I'll shred the fabric of reality itself, if that's what it takes to defeat you! You want a real battle? I'll give you one you can't win! My master commands your deaths! I will deliver the pain you have earned!
We're more than halfway there, team. Just 2 more stones to go.
I showed you mercy once. Never again.
Of course she seems mad at her last time. We just sent her husband spiraling off into the abyss.
The death I grant you is welcome compared to what Thanos offers.
We've played this tune already, Proxima. And this time, it won't end up with me on the other side of the universe.
I'll prove why this stone was destined to be in my hand all along. This farce has played on for too long. It ends now.
Look out! There's no telling where that stone could send you.
This is for my beloved Corvus. Let the universe tremble in the name of Thanos.
Where did Thanos send us to? It doesn't matter. If he has the stones, we may not be here much longer.
Yes! Show me all the power you possess, and I promise I shall do the same.
Such raw power might be beautiful, if it were not so terrifying.
Omnipotent power fits me like a glove. Don't you agree? Be honored. You have been chosen as the first to die.
Got yourself some mighty fancy jewelry there, bub. Care to dance?
Keep fighting, my friends. Thanos may crave death, but life always finds a way to prevail. I serve in the name of death, and I shall gladly deliver you to her.
FYI, I'm not technically from this universe, if that factors in when you're deciding who gets to live.
You think death herself loves you, Thanos? That's insane. She's my girl!
You delay the inevitable. The end has come.
So much more than a lone gauntlet. Such unbridled power.
I will end you. Even if it means allying with these so-called heroes to do so.
The energies in this place are unlike any I have ever encountered. He's tapped into the well of all creation.
There's nowhere in space safe for you to run.
Come on, kid. Stop using the space stone to port all over the place and let me get a decent larkin shot already.
Past, present, future. All time is mine to command.
We all choose our own path, Bane. And not even the Time Stone can undo the choices you made today.
You should have thought bigger, Father. Power could have been yours. Reality is mine to reshape as I please.
That's worse than the one I
I'm sorry. The stones called to me from the moment I first saw them. We belong together. I never could have imagined such power.
Absolute power such as this contained even the noblest intentions.
I can read your mind and your every move.
We have to fight against the Mind Stone's influence. We can't let Bane into our heads.
I will build a better universe, even if it must be from the ashes of this one.
Please, please, please don't erase reality. I really kind of sort of like reality. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got.
So this is what it feels like to be omnipotent.
Do you really think you are in control, child? The stones are using you.
Allow me to calm your restless soul permanently.
If I had a soul left after all these years, this stone might scare me a bit more.
Even with the honor, it's almost too much to handle.
Your mind and body are far too weak to contain such infinite power.
Alright, it's 3.5 minutes better than I won the full game run. That, I'm very pleased with that. Moving all the way up from 5th place to 5th place.
We hide them on.
Brilliant. It's 3 AM, so this is going to take a bit of time to remux into MP4s. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Honestly, I think I'm done with Ultimate Alliance 3. I don't really see anywhere else I can go at this point without like just. I'm burnt out. I'm just really burnt out on this game. I really don't want to spend however many hours and hours it takes to get all the top tier ISOs to cut the run down by like 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I could have sworn that I had I don't know, I started on Ultimate because I don't have Infinity Thanos, but I'm never going to use them, so I don't really see the need to get them. But I was freaking out because I thought for sure I had Electra at level 300 because I spent like the past 2 days just all I was doing was just farming credits. I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it's yeah, there's not really anywhere else I can
I will not let you down.
Go. I think with this game, without like dedicating more and more time to farming for the best ISOs. So I really want to move on to Justice League Heroes, which was like a 2006, I think. It came out. It was a direct competitor to the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So I'd like to move on to that for my next like Ultimate Alliance style game, like Diablo clone basically. But there's some other games that I want to get to before that. So I think I'm done with Ultimate Alliance 3. I was really planning on coming back to this like over time, but I figured I'll just like burn out and like do everything that I can, so I can feel satisfied and move on to next games without wondering what if. So yeah, that's a good place to end. And then the next Ultimate Alliance games probably be like 1 and 2 on the PS2, because I have 1 on the 360 and 2 on the HD remaster on Xbox One. But really, I bought the PS2 versions because I'd rather run those. But we'll see. So I do like Justice League Heroes. I really need to improve my Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League time. There's just a lot I need to do. Well, a lot I want to do. But It might be a bit of time before maybe like a month or so, a couple weeks, a month before I jump back into another Ultimate Alliance. So I think it's a good spot to end.